All right, last but not least, our dear orange people. Here she is. You know, now that I think of it, maybe this is meant to be a tomato. I just assumed it was orange because it's orange colored, but I mean, as we saw with the pear, not all of them are the colors that they're actually meant to be, and this really looks like a tomato top. Does not matter. I've already filmed it calling an orange so many times now, so it is what it is. Yeah, as you saw in the intro, there were 9 options, and in a similar vein, you will get 9-ish cards. And then just some like fun little quotes or messages or something from that little box of quotes that I like. So yeah, let's get right to it. Spirit, please tell me. Spirit's ready. You know, sometimes I don't take it when it's that soon, but I'll take it. Spirit, please tell me what your guidance is for everyone who picked this orange/tomato. Spirit, please tell me what your guidance is for everyone that picked this fruit. I guess tomato is also fruit, so it all works out, really. Spirit. Spirit, please give me your guidance for everyone watching this who picked this fruit. Spirit, please give me your guidance for everyone watching this. Okay. Wow, interesting. So I'll just take this as the next roll since this already fell out anyway. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician, which are all pretty positive cards. So feels like you're maybe one of those people who, when I was like, you know, if you don't feel very lost, don't watch this. You're like, I want to watch it anyway, which is fine. You can do whatever you want, you know. Maybe this is just you're not as lost as you think you are. This is the Six of Pentacles. You're in a phase where you're receiving either financial or like somehow otherwise material support. You know, maybe you're living with a friend or you're like getting EBT, like food stamps, or like I guess for those of you who are unemployed and getting those extra $600 a month from the government, that could apply to you as well. You lucky bastards. I wish I was eligible for unemployment. But this is the Wheel of Fortune. You can see or at least feel that there's a change in fortune coming your way, and you will no longer like need this pouring of coins from this benefactor, you know. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is like a turn in luck. And lastly, you have the Magician. The Magician is about bringing things from the unconscious into the conscious world. It's about creating your own reality. It's about, yeah, just being in charge of your own life, you know. And you got this here because, you know, I'm really feeling that for you, you're feeling kind of unguided and kind of lost, but you're actually doing great. You're maybe feeling kind of lost, but you're killing it actually. So yeah, the Magician is just like you're creating the things that you need to have a happy life, even if they haven't physically manifested yet. I don't know if you can see it, but he has like a little ball of light between his hands, right? So yeah, and that ball of light will grow into a bigger and bigger something that you're creating, you know, like your life basically. So let's have some clarifying cards. All right, Alright, so clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about collaboration. So even though you might feel like this help is like one-sided, like you're just this like little sapling receiving all this gold and abundance, if you look, the roots of the sapling like help, you know, this isn't actually how architecture works, I think, but like metaphorically, the roots of the sapling of this like little tree help shore up the structure of this pillar that this person is on. And just similarly to this Three of Pentacles, while you might feel like you're this person being lifted up by this other person, you're not like really doing much, you're actually very much working together. Like this is a collaboration. This help that you're receiving is a collaboration, either in terms of like you're literally creating something together, or like whenever someone else helps you and helps you create something, you're creating to the collective. You know, anytime you create something and you give it to someone else, we're all co-creating together, you know, and that's like beautiful. Below the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Six of Wands, which is public recognition. I don't know, for most of these, I really haven't gone for predictions into the future, but that's really what this Wheel of Fortune is giving me, the sort of vibe of like soon there will be a change in your fortune and you will receive public recognition for your efforts, for this change in fortune, you know, like it's, yeah, for some reason I really feel like it hasn't happened yet, even though I haven't felt that way for any of the other groups. All of the other groups I've talked about things that have already happened, but this is like looming in the horizon so close that you can almost taste it. That's why it's already here, you know, like it's so close, it's almost there. And clarifying the Magician, you have the Page of Wands. Wands is all about drive, it's all about motivation, it's all about creativity, and the Page of Wands is kind of like about starting this new creative project, you know, and that's explaining your Magician. So yeah, that's the thing you're creating, that's the reality that you're bringing into this world, you know, and it might be musical. You can see here that she's playing a violin, but this deck has a lot of musical imagery. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are a musician, but it is about creating. You know, you started creating something with this sort of like Page of Wands attitude, like, oh, I'm just gonna like try it out, and then you like saw that this is so important, you're so passionate about this, and this is this thing that has given you the passion and the belief to take charge of your own life, you know. So the first row is where we're at, the second row is the background, and the last row is going to be advice. We are speeding through your reading because you don't need that much guidance, you're fine. So see, you thought you were an orange needing advice, but you're actually a tomato not needing advice. Does that make sense? No, but I will say it anyway because I do what I want. Okay, so please, Spirit, can we have some advice for our orange/tomato people? Please, Spirit, can we have some advice for our orange/tomato people? Please, Spirit, can we have some advice for our orange/tomato people? Please, Spirit, can we have some advice for orange/tomato people? Please, please, Spirit, can we have some advice for our orange/tomato people? Please, Spirit, 2 more advice cards for our orange/tomato people. Please, Spirit, 2 more advice cards. Please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Interesting. Please, Spirit, some advice for orange/tomato people. One more advice card for orange/tomato people. One more advice card for orange/tomato people, please, Spirit. One more advice card. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Alright. Your first advice is the Three of Cups, and this is the advice regarding the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Cups, as you can see, it's these three mermaids with these cups full of water, like cheering and having a good time. So rather than thinking about I need the support of these people because I'm like weak. Your advice here is to see like, wow, I'm so lucky to have these beautiful friends or family that help me, and I'm so happy that I get to celebrate with them and share my joy with them. So yeah, I'm so grateful that. So just like have fun with it, with this collaboration. Don't see it so much as like, oh, this person is like helping me out of obligation, or like just see it as like you guys are just having fun together, they're lending you this money or giving you this whatever so that you can all have fun together, so just have fun. Don't worry about feeling like you're getting charity or whatever. Your advice card is the Nine of Swords, which is funny because it's usually a pretty negative card. So it's like that dude holding his sword, and these crows symbolize like worry, like swirling around him. But he's looking at that light at the end of the tunnel, and that's your advice. Just look at this light at the end of the tunnel, the success that is coming, and that's what will protect you from this worry that has brought you to this video, this worry that plagues you a little bit, or that plagues you at times. Just look up, see that light at the end of the tunnel that is coming so soon. You can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can feel it. Live your life with eyes wide open. Today is when your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. I was like, why am I still singing the song? But I guess it was for that light. This is when your book begins. The book that you're writing, you the magician. The rest is still unwritten. So your advice for this... Oh, there's two cards stuck together here. Huh. Oops. So your advice is this Page of Cups. This Page of Cups, she's in the depths of the ocean, right? And she's holding this bowl that is full of just love and passion and inspiration. And she's just basically just holding it there and just going like... So your advice is just to delight yourself with the hope, with the daydreams, with the ideas, with the inspiration, with the creativity, with the motivation that comes to you. And you don't have to rush or feel like you have to do something right now. You can just bask in it. Just bask in being the creator of your own reality. Just bask in whatever this creative project that you started was, you know, just bask in it and how fun it is and how good it makes you feel, you know. And then your other card was the Hanged Man, and stuck behind it was the Five of Wands. So you get a little bonus advice. When you feel like this Five of Wands, like there is so much competition in whatever field this is, like I just need to do so good, how can I ever be good enough to beat all these other foxes that are running after this hare? And just by, you're like a human and they're foxes, and that's how. What was that unwritten lyric that I just sang? Only you can let it in, no one else can speak the word, no one else can speak the words on your lips. That's what I was looking for. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Only you can catch that hare, because that hare is meant for you, because only you can speak the words on your lips. Wow, that song is just like going on loop in my head. I love that song, and I guess you guys do too. So instead of worrying, just give it to the universe, the hangman, you know, just trust that in your creating of this new thing, in your basking of how delightful it all is, you are bringing it to you, you know, like even if you don't feel like the magician right now, which you might not, just trust the universe and look at that bright spot of light. That, I mean, this dude has wings, you know? He looked like all concerned and shit, but he has wings. Just fly up, bro. Just fly up. So yeah, those are your tarot thingies. Let's get you a couple of these. Should I take this one too? I guess I will. Vita mutatur non tolitur. Vita mutatur not tolitur. Life is change, not carried away. So if you feel like something's been taken from you, it hasn't. It's just changed. Ooh. Whisper a dangerous secret to someone you care about. Now, they have the power to destroy you, but they won't. This is what love is. Three of Cups. Vita incerta, mors certissima. Life is uncertain. Death is the most certain of all. Saepe neutile quidem exciri quid futurum sit. Often it is not useful to anyone to know what the future might hold. I feel like this goes really well with this vita incerta. So even if, you know how I was saying the Six of Wands is so close you can almost taste it? Release your inhibitions. Even if you can't see how, vita incerta, even if you can't possibly see how this Six of Wands is coming to you, it's coming, you know. If you can't see it, it's because often it's not useful. It's just because it's not useful for you to see it coming. But it's coming, you know. You don't need to worry, you know. What is yours is kept for you, you know. No one else can speak the words on your lips, girl. Only you. So after reading those messages, let's do a quick recap for you. So you're feeling a little unconfident because you're in a situation where you have to lean on and depend on other people, but actually you should rejoice in that leaning and depending on other people, because that is how we make beautiful, beautiful connections. You also feel a change coming, but you're maybe not exactly sure if it's good or bad, but I am telling you that it is good. It is the Six of Wands. It is so successful. And anytime you worry, just look at that light and know that it is coming. And lastly, you've maybe recently come into the knowledge that you are the creator of your own reality. You are the magician. And your advice is just to, you create your own reality and then you let the universe bring it to you. So you don't have to like struggle and fight other people for something that is already yours, that you've already created. Just trust that the universe will bring to you, and relish in the imagining of it, in the creating of it, I think you guys can probably tell by the change of light, but dawn has just risen, everyone. Remember, it always will rise. Just look at that light in the horizon that is coming. So my dear tomatoes / orange people, thank you so much. This is probably the orange, I guess, even though it doesn't have anything on it, but I guess that's how oranges are. Oranges don't have this little thing. Plot twist. But yes, thank you, my dear tomatoes. You are so healthy and you're killing it. And I hope you will like and comment and subscribe. And I will see you next video.